Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com, and there you can read this forecast. So today I'm going to talk about the eclipse on October 23rd. It's a new moon eclipse, and I'm going to give you the brief information, the basic information about that eclipse in the beginning of this video, and the other part of this video, hopefully it will flow smoothly. It will be about each of the zodiac signs, so you'll get a little more personal information, so you'll be able to read or hear about your sun sign and or your rising sign. Okay, so if you don't know what your rising sign is, just give me a quick email with your birth date, time, and place, and I will tell you what your rising sign is, and I will tell you where this eclipse is located in your chart, so you'll know which video to watch, which is best for you. Always watch your sun sign, but you want to watch the one that's about your rising sign as well. So that's just a little bit of education for you. All right, new moon eclipse, October 23rd at 5:57 p.m. on the east coast of the United States. It's at 0 degrees of Scorpio. We also have Venus at 0 degrees of Scorpio at the same time. Now, if you're a person who's also been watching that Mercury retrograde, you know, I'm recording this as Mercury is stationary. So let's see how many takes. It's been 6 takes just for this intro, and it's like, okay, here we go. Scorpio's at 2 degrees. Mercury's at 2 degrees of Scorpio as a planet that's stationary, moving retrograde. So, wow, that was an astrological mouthful, right? Okay, what does all that mean? Here we go. Take some notes. New moon in Scorpio is all about transformation. Transformation through mastery. That's how we honor Scorpio. Transformation through mastery. We have to transform something. We have to allow this shift and change in our energy fields, in our bodies, in our head, wherever it is for you. We must allow this transformation to happen. We cannot fight change. So, transformation through mastery, meaning allowing it to happen, allowing it to be what it is. Now, some of the other things that we look at with this new moon in Scorpio is what's going on with it, right? So we have that Venus there at 0 degrees of Scorpio, just like the sun and moon are. So everybody's lined up. We're only lined up, physically with the sun and the moon, but Venus is also at that part of the zodiac. It's just a little higher. And so what do we get with this energy is we get a lot of focus in on our relationships. Venus in Scorpio is very obsessive, but it's also devotion. So what side of the coin are you going to look at? I'm holding some coins from a friend of mine, and they were handmade for her in her memorial, so to Katrina, but she's passed on. And so, that's kind of an analogy that I get with this information, with the new moon all about creating new things, and that Scorpio is all about change and transformation, two sides of the same coin. So we've got to allow things to leave and shift and change before the new things will come in. So what departments is all of this going to happen on? Well, mainly because of the scorpionic energy that this is, mainly what it comes down to is all about its sex. It's our soulmate relationships. Again, mastery of transformation. It's all that Scorpio 8th house Pluto energy. All right, so we need these changes to happen. Even financial partnerships comes up with this because Venus is there. Love, sex. I already mentioned the sex part. That's because of Venus and Scorpio. Scorpio rules sex. Venus is love. All right, and even power struggles that we might be having with somebody else. All of these things are things that we should be focusing on, and usually it's just in front of us, whether you recognize it or not, but it is what is going on around us. And if you feel you need to use this energy, then I recommend you do it. Eclipses are powerful, new moons and full moons. This one's the new moon. They are very, very powerful because we're in perfect alignment with them on the physical plane. So that will help us to shift into what it is we need to shift into. All right, Scorpio is a water sign, so emotions are involved. The moon in Scorpio, not the best place for the moon, but because we become overly emotional. All right, maybe dramatic. All of these things are the things that are happening around all of us. So use this use this new moon eclipse to your advantage and to the best of your ability by allowing the transformation to happen and allowing and setting some goals for yourself. All right, go to my website and read all the details there too. So next, I'm going to talk about each zodiac sign. So hang on. All right, welcome back, Capricorn, or if you have Capricorn rising, this eclipse happens in your solar 11th house. And that area is an interesting area of the chart because it's not necessarily about what our personal wants and needs are, but what it can help us to focus on as a new moon and an eclipse, which is powerful emotional energy, can help us really attach our emotions to a cause, something that we really feel very, very strongly about. You know, whether it's a medical thing like breast cancer, or if it's like Greenpeace or the Humane Society, whatever we feel that we can emotionally attach to on a very, and help groups of people come together to change something, to create an awareness. And that's what this energy is all about. So when we have this new moon and we're looking at, you know, if you think about it in the beginning, you know, I mentioned that it's about self-mastery, transformation through self-mastery, but which just means that you need to commit to something that has been on your mind. Okay, you don't have to commit to it, but it's a great way to use this energy, especially if you've really been wanting to, you know, do a fundraiser, produce something, you know, a group gathering of some sort, you know, get your friends together so you can help, you know, change a situation, a big situation. So any of those big social causes that you see out there, whether it's, you know, breast cancer or, like I already mentioned these things, but any of those big things, if you find that you have a little inclination that you want to help somebody or help a group of people, now's the time to do it. Because transformation only happens with change, and change only happens when we take steps to do something. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. So Capricorn or Capricorn rising in that 11th house of social change. I want you to send me your comments here. You can send them here, and I will always answer them. You can find me at my website, nhastrologer.com, and I will see you there. Thank you very much, and blessed be, and namaste.